What is up, financial family? It's your boy Financial eBucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why the entire world will switch over from capitalism to communism and socialism within the next 6 to 12 months. The one thing that you have to understand is that the world government is at hand in order to be able to destroy humanity. Let me repeat that again. The world government is at hand to destroy humanity. They don't want you to see the truth. They don't want you to know the truth. They are going to switch over to communism and capitalism. Communism in the sense that they're going to be switching over to the digital currency to be able to control what they put in your digital wallet, what you spend in your digital wallet, who you spend on in your digital wallet, and everything. That is basically tracking you. And if you think about it, the world government is already working through tracking people through apps, social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They are tracking everything you're searching. They are even watching you through your cameras on your phone and your laptop. So they are literally tracking almost everything that you're doing. So when they track almost everything that you're doing, they're able to see what you're doing. Therefore, that is communism. Communism is a form of government in which the government basically is able to track and control what you're doing. They can see what you're doing. You basically lose your privacy, right? So when the government is in control of what you're doing, you don't have that privacy anymore. When you don't have that privacy, you don't feel comfortable to be able to do what you would do in your privacy, right? Basically violating your rights without even telling you. Or if you're lucky, you might be wise enough to be able to know, right? The United States, or not even the United States, but the world as well too. Canada, Japan, Nigeria, South Africa, everywhere, right? Is going to eventually end up moving to socialism in the sense that with whatever they put in your digital wallet or whatever they give one person, they're going to give everybody. So they're basically going to ration out how much they give you in the form of UBI, which is basically called universal basic income. What universal basic income does is that it basically, like I mentioned, rations out and basically gives everybody an equal amount of money. So therefore, there's not going to be a need for capitalism in the next 6 to 12 months, in their opinion. They're going to believe that people shouldn't be able to go out and work hard. It's okay for you to be able to be lazy and make money. And you can basically see it in increments, especially here in the United States right now, with the economic relief checks in regards to the pandemic that happened, right? They're giving out stimulus checks. On top of stimulus checks as well, too, all of the people that basically filed for unemployment or were fired due to downsizing last year here in the States basically are collecting unemployment benefit checks every single week, right? So this is basically supporting the fact of universal basic income. So because other countries look at this and they're basically going to want to emulate what is going on in America. So we have to be awake. We have to see all of these things for what they truly are and what they're turning out to be, so that we can be wise and understand that the world we see, the world we live in right now, is moving towards communism and socialism, right? They are going to take away your rights. They are going to take away your privacy. They don't want you to see the truth. They don't want you to be aware of the truth. But here on this channel, we speak the truth. This is financial education. This is education about the world. Macroeconomics, microeconomics, right? Reality. We have to be honest and we have to be open about these things, right? We speak on these things so we can know the truth. They don't want you to see the truth. They are doing everything in their power to be able to take everything away from you. They want to be in control of everything you do. Everything. They don't want you to have control at all. And that basically goes against the principle of why most of the societies in the world, if not all of them, were created. They were created towards people's rights, advocating for people to be free, advocating for people to be able to do what they need to do. So when they take away all of these things, it basically puts the government in control of the people. And the government can manipulate the currency. The government can manipulate its people through its laws and regulations to be able to put people in a situation where they basically have their backs turned against the wall, right? You have your back turned against the wall, so therefore you can't do anything. They don't want to encourage free thinking. They don't want to encourage creativity. They don't want to encourage people to be able to step outside of their comfort zone in order to be able to create generational wealth for themselves and their families, or even participate in charity events to be able to give to people that are less fortunate. But do you think that happens when there's when there's no free thinking? Do you think that happens when there's no creativity and you basically want people to basically be your robots and to be able to say, or to be able to be in a position where they're not going to be able to listen to you, or they're going to be able to listen to you completely and not have a mind of their own? That's exactly what they're trying to do. That's the reality situation. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take away your rights. They're trying to take away your rights. They don't want you to be able to freely think. They don't want you to be able to freely speak. They don't want you to be able to do what you choose to do on a day in and day out basis. Have your own freedom. You're not. That's being taken away completely. That is being taken away. But you have to be woke to these things. You have to be aware of these things so you don't put yourself in a situation to be able to not see these things for the way that they truly are. That is a situation at hand, and you have to be woke to these things. They don't want you to see the truth. They don't want you to be aware, right? For instance, in regards to communism and socialism, right? Let's talk about inflation rates, right? Let's talk about interest rates increasing, right? That is what is leading more towards the digital currency coming out, right? Because the thing you have to realize is that, especially in this country, as the United States keeps printing out more and more and more paper money, as they print out more paper money, they are leading more to inflation, because that is devaluing the dollar. Even currencies worldwide, as they print out more money, they are devaluing their currency, like the peso, the pound, the euro. They are devaluing their currencies, and then they're going to keep printing out more money because the gold standard is not in effect, because of what President Nixon did in 1971 when he took the dollar off the gold standard. So by him taking the dollar off the gold standard, the United States and other countries worldwide decided to start printing paper money if they weren't doing it previously. Now with them printing out paper money continuously, now they're just putting themselves more and more in debt. As they put themselves more and more in debt, they're devaluing their currency. As they devalue their currency is going to get to a point where it's not going to have any more value, at least in the paper form. So now they're going to be forced to switch over to digital currencies just to be able to put themselves in a situation to be able to continuously produce dollars, right? That is going to lead towards communism, like I mentioned before, because the government is going to be a world government, which basically means every nation on Earth's government combined in one, because they all work together. Don't ever get it twisted. The world government is working together to be able to destroy everything that is going on. They don't want you to see the truth. They want you to be blind to everything that's going on in this matrix. We the woke ones, we see what's going on for what it is. We're not going to be blind to any of this. We see it for what is going on, right? We see it. But at the end of the day, you have to realize this is exactly why you have to make sure that you protect yourself, you protect your purchasing power, you do not allow anybody to take your purchasing power away from you, right? You want to invest in things that are going to be able to yield you protection, insurance, and cash flow during the long run, right? It's not about the sprint, it's about the marathon. It's about what goes on in the long run. So that's why you have to focus on things that are going to be able to help you generate wealth in the long run. Even if the world is going to move towards communism and socialism within the next 6 to 12 months or a little bit longer, you need to be awake and understand what is really going on in this matrix to be able to escape from everything that is going on. They don't want you to see the truth. On this channel, we speak the truth. They don't want you to see the truth, but on this channel, we speak the truth. Save yourselves, save people that are willing to listen to you in order to be able to put yourself in a situation to understand the world for the way that it truly is. If you understand, you understand. If you don't understand, you don't understand. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel at Financial eBucks, FINANCIAL EBUKS. Tap the notification button to get all of these videos that I post. This is going to be the end of this video. Financial family, you take care. See you soon.